Hello, and welcome to the first series of our C# tutorial here with Dana. And this tutorial we will be covering two data types, which are string and character, to create our small symbol application here. This application will take a string, does have a string as a label here. Whenever I click the button, it's gonna show me each letter of this string on different label and different colors. So buckle up, let's get coding and have fun. Start working on our starter project that does have some elements been added to the XAML file. You could see that we have a one label under entire word name, and it does have a text which equal to Dana, and then we do have a horizontal stack layout, which is in our case does have a 4 labels. Each label has a name and it does have a text L1, L2, L3, L4, and the names here as we could see. The last thing we could see, we do have a button, and this button does have a name as well, and it does have a clicked function associated with it. In this case it's called onCheckClicked. This function we could see it on our main page .xaml.cs. So now I will be writing the logic here inside my onCheckClicked. What I'm thinking of now, I need a string which is contain Dana, so I could just create a new variable which is string type. Let's call it word and assign it to Dana. But since this label text is equal to Dana, I could just use it here and make a smart move. So I could just use this label name, which is entire word dot text, and in this case gonna be equal to Dana. Now, one information that you need to keep it in mind all the time, that my word or any string in this word, any string, it's a list of characters, list of alphabets, right? Alphabets, characters, which we called here a characters. Okay, so Dana, it's composed of D, A, and A. Okay, let's for example do something here, and let's change my label 1 text, which is this one, to label 1 dot text. Let's change it to my word, and let's as well change the color for my label 1 to colors dot green here, for example. Okay, I'm just assigning my label 1 to be equal to my word, which is in this case Dana. Let's rerun the application and see what's the result that we're gonna have. Is it as expected or not? Since the word here is equal to the entire word, the text Dana, and then my label 1, we just assign it to the word. Okay, waiting for the application. Now it's running. Let's click this function, and now my label 1 text changed to be equal to my entire word dot text, which in this case Dana. Okay, sounds good. But what we aim to do here is to assign my label 1 to be equal only to the first letter in my string. Okay, and we've just said that the string is a list of alphabets. So is it possible to just put a list and then the first one, which is gonna be an index of 0? For sure we can do that. Absolutely. Since a string is a list of character, I could just give me the first alphabet of this word, which in this case D. But we do have an error here. Why? because I'm grabbing the first alphabet. I'm grabbing only the first character of my string, and the text needed to accept a string, not a character. So in this case, you could just do convert it to a string, and that's it. Now my label 1 will be only containing the first element in my string, which is D, and it will be a color green. Okay, let's check. Now it's D. We could do the same for my label 2, my label 3, and label 4. Let's change the numbers here, and don't forget for sure to change the index. Since I'm just grabbing the first element, I need the second one for the second, the third, and the fourth one here. Let's change the color as well. Let's make it orange, blue, whatever it's your preference, and then let's rerun the app and see the result. Now my app is running, and let's click the button. Look what just happened. Grab the first element, the second element, the third element, the fourth element, change its color and put it into different labels. This is what we are doing. We are just make sense of using the string as a list of alphabet. Okay, a question for you guys to think about. Since we said a string is a list of characters, can I just use a for loop and iterate through each element, each characters in my loop, in my string, and that's it?